pressure from Crew and Mr. 2. So
yeah, the spell
we'll
lock.
have to see, what's going to be able to go on here, as the change, could work in SK Gaming's favor, but Mr. 2 is pretty confident. So up in the air, really.
Up in the air, yeah. I mean, the spell. What is he?
Confidence plays a lot.
Yeah,
in this case.
look, he did go inhibitor. He is go inhibitor. And really, the end caps can be very nice as well. And Crew triggering that Kunju. Oh, Jackhasm not going to fall for it. He's stepping up his game. And you know what? There's the thing about SK Gaming. They might lose the first map, but hey, they can always come back. And right now, they are getting Crew down so low. Moonburst, stop from Zant. Those heals are just trying to be spammed out. Crew, one more time, almost about to die. Not going to happen. And look at that clarity. As soon as that Moonstone was down, everybody's cheering off in the background. Crew, no Kunju yet again. He is just holding on for dear life. Zant trying to throw out every EX heal he can. Runic Infusion, nice trance right on out. Mr. 2 has the machine gun. Is he going to use it onto Chip Sign? Sleep. And look at that end cap to follow up. Crew is just going to be off in the background. Mr. 2 did fall right there. Jackhasm not triggering any of Crew's trances. And really, huge part of the gameplay of Spam Master is being able to get behind your opponent, do that extra little bit of damage. And Zant having to, pay the price. He had to spam heal because Crew made those mistakes. Couldn't be aggressive, couldn't get that damage out that they really need to finish off their opponents.
And we're really seeing the difference between, this is one of those consequences, we're really seeing the difference between a Spearmaster who has 2 barriers to back him up and a Spearmaster who has none. Crew has to play so much better. And look at this, the difference in damage isn't that great. Crew is just able to survive for quite some time. Zant is doing an excellent job of getting the heals out there, but it is telling the fact that Jackhasm has 2 barriers to work with. Definitely a huge advantage in his favor, despite the EMPs coming off of Mr. 2 to get those off. And already we've got, nice, Jackhasm getting caught in a stone there, going to get cleansed off by Chip. Rex is deciding to get offensive, he's going to go ahead in there, and actually this could be a pretty good opportunity to punish as he has no space and no Wuju, no barrier either, and SK Rex is taking significant damage from CP, from Crew, and Mr. 2. Machine gun goes off, but is instantly interrupted by SK Rex. Good prediction on his part, and right now we're going to have a bit of a reset. They're trying to look for the opening as Crew is, he misses his harpoon, and that is bad, but Kunju gets procced at the same time, followed up by a Tempest, but look at this, Crew is just so low. Zant is desperately spamming heals into him. SK Rex with the Runic Infusion, but it may not be enough as Mr. 2 is 1 hit from death. SK Rex is there to follow it up, and they're just getting pushed back by this relentless assault. I mean, look at the damage that SK Gaming is able to put out. They have control of the midfield, they have control of the rune, and Chip Saiyan is just sitting pretty, tanking 42 damage in that second round. How does that work? He is under no pressure whatsoever. He has all day, every day, to just barrier and 20 heals, lands those sleeps, lands those deadly injection. He has got all of the mobility he wants, so they need to find a way to get some pressure on a Chip Saiyan, or this is going to go. We're just going to keep seeing the same thing.
Tractor Beam. I would really like to see that get Jackhasm or Chip
EX
Saiyan.
harpoons from Crew. Before he was using that EX harpoon to pull the targets out of position.
Yeah.
Let's see some more of that.
Yeah, he just missed a couple of them, and Jackhasm after Rex, finished up doing a little bit of damage. Make sure that Crew didn't get into position. He used the EX harpoon late in that last round. So look at this, Mr. 2. Let's see if he uses Enlarge to mitigate some of that damage. No, Crew is going to take a lot of heat. No shrink coming out, and it looks like, finally in the Enlarge. A little bit too late. Did not stop that deadly injection damage. But here we go. Minor reset from the cold side. Tractor Beam, and Rex actually going to fall for it. Try and Wuju. You cannot Wuju a beam projectile. And look at this. Shuriken's bouncing. Mr. 2 going to try and get the burning oil. No! Actually, a jump in by Mr. 2. That could be a mistake. Goo did come down. Zant had to space on out. Mr. 2 trying to enlarge. And nope, that is not going to be enough. And what was a 3-0 for ZowieGear really turned into a 3-0 for SK. Like I said right before that first game.